commiserations, Jim. It was close, but just not quite close enough at the end of the day for us.
Yeah, obviously a sore one to take, losing narrowly to a Premier League side. Can't fault the effort for the group of players. We get good support behind us. Reasonably happy with how we started the game and with the conditions and against us, wind in our faces and against a strong physical side. We found ourselves going in at half time a goal down and maybe on the balance of play, our goalkeepers a couple of top saves down low, Howson's a couple of chances, but I thought we started great. But at half time I was probably happy as a manager because I felt the way Livingston play, getting the ball forward against the wind would have been difficult, but our sort of 15-minute spell after the break was what lost us the game. I felt we a back line in particular started high, because the goalkeeper was getting allowed to advance. We should have been making sure our strikers are chasing down and pressing the goalie so he has to kick it for hand and advance that further 20 yards, because all you do is take the wind out of play now. And sadly that's where the second goal came from, because of that position. But great reaction, Howson does brilliant, great composure, getting through the goalkeeper, works himself, just bravery. But overall, Livingston probably had the clearer cut chances to kill the game, and sometimes you've got to ride your luck, but I can't fault the effort. But
yeah, certainly Gary Holt had strong words with his side at half time, as you say. You were relatively happy at the interval. Do you think if we had kept that going at the start of the second half it could have been very different?
I don't have any doubt. I don't have any doubt. If we had started the second half, that 15-minute spell the way we started the first half, I think we'd have found ourselves on the front foot. But we, again, as I said, why we started that way, and why we didn't, start defending, for the goalkeeper's kicks on the halfway line, because you could see how difficult it was with the wind. And I felt in the wider areas today, guys that have been very strong for us, chose the wrong type of pass. I think there was times where we should be looking to whip it in on top of the goalkeeper, low across the face, wind behind. Big defenders don't like to defend those type of balls, but for some reason we wanted to choose the safety option and pass the responsibility and knock it back the way, and then it becomes an outswinger. And as a defender, myself, I'd rather defend that cross than defend the first one I'm talking about. So, that was today, probably the areas that I was probably disappointed with, but I couldn't fault the effort for the guys that started.
Yeah, so clearly they're saying, despite the gulf or the gap between top flight and League One, Livingston were almost there for the taking today, but it could have been a case of what if.
I think if we had produced anywhere near the sort of performance that we did against St Johnstone, that we did against Montrose away in the second half, that we did against Airdrie at the beginning of the season, I think if we'd have produced that sort of self-belief and authority in the second half, I think we could be sitting here with a very different result. But Livingston defended well. We've got big, strong guys. Limited us to very few chances, but again, just the wrong choice of pass, wrong choice of cross, allowed them to play it into their hands. But it's something we'll work on, and we will sit tomorrow when the draw comes out, and there'll be a few disappointed heads, because I think we're blowing a real opportunity to get to the quarter-final.
So disappointment is your overall feeling then. I suppose looking for positives, it showed that Forfar can compete against a top flight side. That's something we wanted to take forward then back to the league.
Well, I think in a one-off you can, especially at home. We've shown it already. But we want to make sure that we're competitive against our sides in League One. It's important that we try and build on last year in terms of moving forward, trying to improve, get as much quality into the squad, maybe a few fresh faces before the end of September. To try and give us every opportunity to finish as high in this league and be competitive, because it is a tough league. But you know, it would have been nice to be looking forward to the draw tomorrow, but my best wishes go to Livingston and the manager, staff and players, because obviously they've shown that they can compete in top flight, and they've done enough today to win the game.
Okay, right, thanks so much for your time, Jim. Cheers.
Cheers.